Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, from whichever place around the world. Guys, welcome to this channel. My name is LadyLynn-Kenya. I'm happy to have you around. Wow. Today I'm a bit low. I don't know if you'll hear me, but I know definitely you'll get me. Guys, first of all, thank you for the new subscribers who've joined in my channel. I want to appreciate you. I want to say you encourage me each and every time by coming in to subscribe, to hit the notification bell. To the existing subscribers always checking on my videos, I want to say thank you so much also. I want to appreciate you in a very special way. And I want to say let's continue doing life together. Let's continue being together each and every day. So guys, today I'm a bit low, you know. Today I'm a bit low, and I know you don't know this other side of me, but guys, I'm processing grief. I've been processing grief for quite a while, for quite a long time. You know, we usually told that grief never ends. It doesn't end once. You know, it takes a while. It takes a while for you to just wrap up yourself and say, okay, I'm done mourning or whatever, or grieving. Yeah. Mostly to somebody that you loved, or somebody that you really wanted to have good time with, and maybe you were expecting somebody, you know, in your life and all that, and then all of a sudden he disappears once, you know. Yeah. So guys, today I decided to do this video so that we and so guys, it's taken me a while to decide if I want to do this if I want to talk about this. Sorry. It's taken me a while to decide and to just soul search myself and say, you know what, it's quite a long time since I've been dealing with this. You know, grief is crazy because for people like me, the best way for me that has helped me in dealing with all that duration of grief that I had is I cannot say I'm strong, but I think I'm strong also, because I really had to collect myself. I really had to tell myself, you know what, for me to overcome this, it's upon me to decide, and it's upon me to be good to myself, you know, to cooperate with myself, and to be kinder, you know, to be kind to myself. Because if I didn't get more kinder to myself, it could have been crazy with me. So with this new year, I decided at least maybe it's been several months of grief, and now maybe it's good to talk about it, because you know, when you talk about it, you can help somebody outside there. You never know. You never know who can be checking on you, or who can be looking, and maybe who passed through the same ordeal that I passed through, and it could encourage somebody somewhere. So I decided, let me come over to my channel and also educate you a bit of this other. So sorry guys, I'm a bit emotional today, but this is one of those days that I usually face my grief. I usually face it on, you know. At times when it comes over, mostly I've realized, you know, grief does not have a specific time, but I usually think my grief at times it comes in the morning. I don't know why. In the morning, I think I've never the past months that I've been grieving, in the evenings have been so kind to me, but in the mornings, once in a while, grief checks in. Yeah. So guys, I know you're wondering, who is this that I am grieving? I've been grieving for quite a while. Yeah. And I've not opened up as such, because I'm a bit a closed up person also. But I usually say when I'm ready, I will open up and I will face the camera. And people are close to me, I've known I've been grieving, but silently, because I'm not that type of person who goes on top of a mountain and tell everybody, like, you know what, this is happening, I'm grieving or whatever. But I'm thankful to God because He's been so gracious to me. He's been very merciful to me. Yeah, it's been a duration. It's not been an easy duration for me, but I'm thankful because despite of all that happened, I'm still here and I'm alive. So I'm thankful so much. Yeah. So my people, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl LadyLynn-Kenya. Sorry, today today this is another episode. I don't know if it is a sad one or it is an educative one. I don't know, but I just said let me come over and express myself. It's been a whole 6 months of grieving. You know, this is a new year and it's 2024. I'm thankful. It's not been easy on me in 2023, guys. In 2023, I lost my baby. Yeah, that's news to you, I know. I lost my baby, you know, my baby boy. Um, the pregnancy was just okay. It was good, you know. I enjoyed my pregnancy all along. Yeah, and when it reached towards delivery, that is around mid last year. Yeah. So that was the time when I went for my delivery. You know, I was so excited carrying a baby boy. Yeah, and I was just happy. He was an Austrian baby boy, by the way. Yeah. So I was so happy and excited, and I was really looking forward to meet my baby. You know, the sisters were also excited. Yeah, they were gonna get a brother. Yeah, so I didn't expect that. You know, I didn't expect everything to just be upside down all of a sudden, because during my first trimester, the pregnancy was okay. My second trimester, the pregnancy was very fine. You know, everything was okay. I was so excited. In fact, by my first trimester, I was still riding my bike because, you know, I'm a biker. You know, I'm a lady biker, by the way. So guys, I was saying, the pregnancy was okay. During my first trimester, you know, I was still active. I was riding my bike. I was enjoying my bike still. But I knew, of course, it had to reach a point where now I had to relax and take it easy, because I could not now ride my sports bike due to the pregnancy, yeah. So when I went to the doctor in the second trimester, the doctor told me now I need to take it easy and stop riding my bike, which I loved anyway. So I went easy, and I parked the bike. I literally parked the bike, and in fact I was looking for a friend who could take the bike away from me, because I knew with the love I had for the bike, I could not have just relaxed and looked at the bike at the parking every time. Though I was light, you know, I'm an exercise person, so it was still light on me, but I knew definitely maybe if I continue riding, it will affect the baby. So I talked to several of my friends and told them, you know what, you guys need to come and pick my bike, because it tempts me, you know, when I look at it at the parking, I feel like I need to ride it, but at the same time, due to my condition, the doctor said I cannot ride. So I was really respectful also with what the doctor told me, and I just parked the bike. Yeah, I said for another day. Wow. So I continued second trimester into the third trimester with my baby boy in the tummy, in the stomach. Yeah, so when it reached the third trimester, no complication, everything was just okay. You know, I was just fine, you know, and those complications that you usually hear that people have when they're pregnant, like maybe losing weight or, you know, not eating well, I didn't have even a single one, you know. I was just the normal pregnant woman, you know, eating well, walking, you know, just So guys, into my pregnancy it was okay up to the 3rd trimester, and now it was time for delivery. Yeah, it was time for me to go and meet my baby boy. Yeah, I was just okay. I was excited, I was happy and all that. So I was checked in hospital. Towards the last minute, things just changed. Things took a turnaround, what you didn't expect. And so when I went to the doctor and did the final scan towards delivery, I was told the fluid, there's a fluid that holds the baby, that the baby swims in. Yeah, that's the amniotic, they call it amniotic fluid. They told me the fluid is too much, like it has doubled itself all of a sudden. I don't know if it did overnight or after how long. I just couldn't believe that, because when I went for a scan, for the two final scans, now they were telling me, this fluid is so much, and there's a name in which the medical doctors call it. It's a condition or something, like the fluid is excess. It can either be little or excess. So mine was excess, and that will also interfere with the baby, and it will bring a bit of complication here and there towards the baby. So it was suggested by the doctor I need an emergency cesarean. That means an operation for them to remove the baby from my stomach before the fluid comes. I don't know, before the fluid either interferes with the baby or something, because now the levels were double. It was not in the normal level. There's an index they usually put to measure the normal level, but when it exceeds that, then it interferes with the baby or the growth of something. Yeah, so I had to go for that operation. Okay, and so my people, when the doctor said, what, this has to be emergency, this has to be an emergency operation, because the fluid levels, the amniotic fluid levels are increasing at a very fast rate, and that can interfere with the baby. Yeah, so I was booked in for an operation. So I went in, it was so fast. In fact, I even didn't have my family members around by that time, because I had just to inform them that, okay, the doctor decided this and this and this. Yeah. And so I can remember it was around midnight. Wow. I was told the operation will happen, but I wasn't told what time. But then on that day, when I was asleep, I think I was just tired with everything happening around, and I was just worried about my baby and all that report that I had in the scan that I did across the day. So the nurse came in at around 11 something towards midnight and told me, what, the doctor's arrived, your operation is just set for midnight. I was, wow, okay, so I'm going to meet my baby at midnight. I was praying everything just runs okay, despite of the negative report that I had gotten on the scan, because the fluid was so much. I think it was either suffocating the baby or something. Yeah, so I went in. I was wheeled in the operation room. I think some minutes to midnight. I checked on the watch when I was being wheeled in. I checked the clock at the wall. It was 15 minutes to midnight. Yeah, so I was optimistic, like everybody else. You want to meet a new person in your life. Okay, so guys, today is a day of processing. It's my first day in front of the camera processing. I've been processing silently, just personally, individually. But now I said, why not? Let me help somebody out there, because, okay, it's been quite a while, but I thank God, because He has helped me process the grief. Yeah, and it has reached a point whereby I can talk about it this way without, of course, it's emotional, and definitely shedding some tears, but I'm thankful. I've made so much progress. It's so much progress to make after losing a baby. Yeah, so when the doctor did his thing, the baby was out. By that time I was just halfly sedated. I was not completely sedated, so I could see what was happening around the room. Yeah, and so when the baby was brought out, I didn't hear any cry, because I was really waiting for that voice. I just wanted to hear that baby boy voice, because definitely the scan had showed me I was carrying a baby boy. It had showed me everything, and I was so happy. And I even took a video. I can remember I had a video that every other day I was looking at the video and just seeing how the baby boy was bouncing in my stomach. I don't know, I didn't know I was dreaming. So when the baby was brought out, he was taken just to a table, a working area besides me, because I was seeing it was just the half part of my body was the one that was covered. Yeah, because now they were working on me, so they was teaching me and everything. And so I turned, I was so... Hello, my good people. Thank you for holding me up. Thank you for listening to me up to now. It's a long story, but I want to shorten it. Let's go to the next part. That is part 2 on my next video. So those who've not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the notification bell for the next video of the second part of how I lost my baby. It's your girl, Lady Lynn-Kenya. Keep it locked.